Hey, Mr. Trill, how you doing today? Hey, what do we got going on? Hey, I'm gonna take my mask off. You gonna take yours off? No? That's too bad. Okay, what do we got going on today? Oh, we're gonna work on introducing the division of fractions. How are the kids ready for this? Well, some of them might be. Should they panic if the video goes a little too fast or the Nearpod timer goes too fast? Should they panic and worry and feel all, upset because they don't get it right or get it done? Oh, okay. They shouldn't panic. This is just introducing them. So you're just kind of trying to show them how to divide fractions, mixed numbers, whole numbers, just introducing it to them before you even go into this topic. Good. Okay. What can I do to help? What? You want me to give a problem? Why can't you do it? You're there. All right, fine. I'll give them a problem. Okay. All right, so here we go, kids. I'm going to give you this problem, all right? 3/8 divided by 1/2. Mr. Troa, why don't you pause the video and let him try that problem? Okay, well, how did they do? Oh, you want me to show them how? Okay, well, I'll go through it with them. Okay, all right, here's what you need to do, kids. When you divide a fraction by a fraction, you're going to leave the 3/8 or the dividend the way it is. When you bring down your divisor, the 1/2, you're going to turn it into the reciprocal of 1/2, which will be 2/1. Okay? And then, so now what you have is you have 3/8 being divided by 1/2, but it's become the reciprocal. And before you can divide, you want to take that division and turn it into multiplication. Now you're going to just multiply. So your division problem becomes a multiplication problem. So the 3/8 divided by 1/2 becomes 3/8 times 2/1. Now, a couple things that you want to think about is you can cross-simplify before you multiply, okay? And so 8 and 2 are compatible numbers, so 2 will go into 2 one time, and 8 divided by 2 would be 4. So now all you have to do is multiplication. So you're simply going to multiply 3 times 1, and you'll get 3, and then 4 times 1, and you'll get 4. So your quotient for 3/8 divided by 1/2 is actually 3/4. All right? Are they all done now? Can we move on and have them do something else? What? You want me to give another problem? Man, you are really lazy today, Mr. Turtle. Okay, fine. All right. I'll give them. How about this one? Let's have you divide 7/8 divided by 7/12. Do you think you could move yourself to pause the video for him, Mr. Troa? All right. Well, how did they do? Pretty good? Are you going to show them how it's solved, or do you want me to do it? All right, fine. I'll do it. I hope I do it right. Okay, so anyways, kids, as we discussed before, 7/8 divided by 7/12. What you want to do is you want to create the reciprocal of 7/12 before you go any further. So you would have 12/7. Then you bring down that division symbol and you turn it into multiplication. The 7/8 will stay the same, okay? The rule is, yours is to invert and multiply, not to question why. Did you tell them that rule? Yeah, it's old school. Okay, yours is to invert and multiply, not to question why. But anyways, you can cross simplify now, kids. And because you have 8 and 12 are very compatible, and they're both divisible by 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. Then you'll notice that the 7s are also compatible. So you can divide 7 by 7 and get 1, and divide 7 by 7 and get 1. So now all you have to do is multiply 1 times 3, and you get 3. Multiply 2 times 1, you get 2. And there's your quotient. Should they do anything else to that, Chris? Oh, turn it into a mixed number. You're right, because 6th grade, they want them to have a mixed number as their final answer. So that means you divide 3 by 2. 2 will go into 3 one time. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract, you have 1. This is the whole number. The denominator remains the same, and the remainder is your numerator. So the quotient is 1.5 for 6th grade. Okay? All right, can I leave now? Can I go home? Oh, fine. I'll give him another one. All right, let's give him another one. Okay, how about this problem? Let's do 5/9 divided by the whole number 5. All right, why don't you pause the video and see if they can do that, because I think I stumped them this time. Well, how did they do? Pretty good? All right, let's see how they did. I'll show them this one since I gave it to them. Okay, before we divide this, what you want to do is you want to turn 5 into an improper fraction. So it'll be 5/1. Okay, and so now it's still a division problem, as you know. It's now 5/9 divided by 5/1. Before you can divide, you create the reciprocal of 5/1. So you're going to come down here and you're going to put 1/5, turn the division symbol into multiplication, and bring down your 5/9. Okay, so now that you have your 5/9 set up, what you can do is you can simply cross simplify, because 5 and 5 are compatible numbers. 5 will go into 5 one time. 5 will go into 5 one time. And so now we can just multiply the 1 times 1 is 1. 9 times 1 is 9. And your answer is 1/9. All right? How'd they do? Do they look all excited about fraction? No. No? All right, well. Sometimes us math teachers get a little excited about what we're doing, and it's really not that exciting. Let's give them another one, all right? I've got one I was thinking that I want to try on them. I want them to try this one, okay? No, man, I keep doing that. See if they can do 9 divided by 3/10. I'll pause the video this time. All right, so how did they do? Pretty good? All right, well, you want me to show them how to... Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I wouldn't want you to have to do it. All right, so in order to solve this problem, a couple things we want to do. We want to turn 9, the whole number 9, into an improper fraction of 9/1, so that you have 9 ones divided by 3/10. Now, everything just goes the way it normally should go, okay? You want to create the reciprocal of 3/10, which is 10/3. The division symbol becomes multiplication. And remember, the improper fraction of 9/1 remains the same. Now you can cross simplify, and 3 will go into 3 one time. 3 will go into 9 3 times. And so now all you have to do is the multiplying, because there's, 1 and 10. There's no cross simplifying there. So then we have 3 times 10 is 30. And 1 times 1 is 1, which means our quotient is 30. Okay? Looks like they did pretty well. Are they getting the hang of it? Yeah, they're bright kids. What? Another one? Oh, man, you don't want to give them a break. It's Thursday. Really? All right, fine. I'll see if I can't give them an easier one here. No. How about this? If they're so good at those, I'm going to see if they can do this one right here. How about 3.5 divided by 1 1/4? Okay, let's see if they can do that. I'm going to plug it in the iPad because it's about to fade. All right, and stop the video while I plug stuff in. Oh, hey, look, there I am. All right, well, how did they do? Pretty good? Do you want me to show them how it's done, or do you want to try doing it? You think you can? No? All right, I'll do it. I'll do it just because you look a little tired. It's the end of the week, and you're an old guy, so all right. Here we go. Before we can do this division problem, kids, if he hasn't told you already, everything needs to be turned into improper fractions. So you're going to take the 1 1/4, you would multiply 4 times 1, and then add 1 from the numerator. So what we'd have is 4 times 1 is 4, plus the 1 is 5. So you would have 5/4, or 5/4, okay? And you're going to take the 3.5, okay, the 3.5, and you would do 3 times 2 plus 1 to make your improper fraction. So 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So you have 7/2. Now we can begin the process of division where we turn the division symbol into multiplication, turn the divisor into the reciprocal of 4/5, and then the 7/2 stays the same. Now you can cross simplify if you have compatible numbers, and 2 and 4 are definitely compatible. 2 will go into 2 one time, 2 will go into 4 twice, okay? 5 and 7 are both prime numbers, so they're not compatible as far as simplifying, so now we just multiply across. So now we do 7 times 2 is 14, and 1 times 5 is 5, and we have an improper fraction, and if they were in 7th and 8th grade and higher math, they'd keep it improper, but we have to turn that into a mixed number, so we're going to take 14 and divide it by 5. 5 into 14 will go twice. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract, and you have 4 as a remainder. Your 2 is the whole number. Your numerator remains 5, and this remainder goes up there. So the quotient is 2 4/5. All right? Can I go home now? No, I got to stay there with you? No, I'm out of here, okay? See you, kids.